Okay, the day has finally arrived. Last week, of course, Apple announced not one, but 4 new iPhones would be hitting the market. Last week, if you remember, our tech expert Mike Yawney, he was one of a handful of Canadian journalists to be at the big event in California. And this morning, Mike joins us once again, this time from right where you are, Dallas, in Calgary. Mike, good morning to you. Lots of excitement as today is launch day for the brand new iPhone 15.
It certainly is. Look at this. I got them right here in my hot little hands. And this is really super exciting for me today as well because, of course, I went hands-on with them last week, but I've had really no one to talk about my experience with because no one else has got their hands on the phone. So today's the day everyone else get their hands on the phone and we can talk about some of the cool features. And Jeff, I understand you got a little surprise delivery yesterday.
Yeah, we certainly did here. Got the new 15, which is great. Comes in all kinds of great new colors. Have a look at this green, kind of a mint color as well. Here is the Max as well in a titanium. Check out the screen if you can in the clarity. They're very cool phones, Mike.
Yeah, you know what? I've got the titanium here in the Pro Max and the iPhone 15 Plus, and this color right here in pink. Just, you know what, Tom, my cameraman, come a little closer to my face. This was my daughter's reaction when I opened up this box. And she's like, did you get that for me? You got that for me? And I was like, no. And then I broke her heart. And I was like, no, I'm sorry, this is not for you. And then she's like, but maybe you'll give it to me at some point? I'm like, yeah, okay, Ava, maybe at some point. But yeah, a lot of excitement about the colors as well.
Yeah, maybe when the 16 comes out, you can have that one. All right, we talked about the colors are nice. You've had a chance, though, now for a little bit to play around with these new iPhone 15 models. So just curious to hear your thoughts so far.
Yeah, you know, overall, I'm actually really impressed. You know, of course, the processor's been improved, so they're faster. But you know what? One thing I want to talk about is USB-C because I don't think it's quite getting quite enough attention. This is the new charge port on the bottom. Cool about this is that I've noticed that the transfer speeds were faster. I love the fact that you can now charge this with maybe your laptop charger or your iPad charger. But a cool thing I discovered was if you put the USB cable in the back of the new iPhone 15 and you have a friend who may have another iPhone 15, look at this, you can connect them together and you can borrow some juice off the other person so you can actually charge them together, which I kind of like that feature. Also cameras. Let's talk cameras because I gave myself 30 minutes last night to say let's go outside and test the low light features on this camera. So I went to the backyard. First photo I want to bring up just shows you my backyard patio. But you can see very low light, just the landscaping lights, and you have the greens on the plant popped, so really nice pictures. There's no black pixelation in the dark areas. I decided to get a little bit artsy. I did a close-up of one of the landscape lights that were hanging up above. And then I decided I'm fortunate enough to live on the edge of the city where there's no real city lights, so I went out to the ridge and I just took a photo of the stars. This is with a 3-second exposure, you guys. It's pretty impressive what you can do with the new phone, or the camera on the new iPhone 15.
Very cool. Those are great photos. And Mike, by the way, we understand there's kind of a sleeper feature that you feel people should get pretty excited about?
There is, and it's this guy right here. It's called the action button. Normally this is that little off and on silencer switch on your iPhone, but on the Pro models they made it an action button, and that means you can customize this button to do anything you like. For example, I'm going to show you what I have done here. I've programmed it to, watch this, turn the lamp on or off in my house. It takes 1 second, sorry. There we go, I was pushing the wrong button. Off, push it again, and it turns back on. So you can do kind of anything you want. I used it mostly for the magnifier because I'm getting too old to, my arm's not long enough to read the instructions on the back of the hamburger helper. So the magnifier is helpful, but you know what? You can basically program this to do whatever you want. In fact, Jeff, see if you can figure this out. What did I program this one to do?
Oh, apparently call me. There at Mike Yawney, right there. Sorry, Dallas, excuse me, I need to take a phone call. Hi, Mike.
There you go. You can put... Hey, you know what? I can call you, I can call my mom, anyone on speed dial, push a button. Kind of a cool feature, the action button that's new on the iPhone 15 Pro models.
All right, just some of the great features you can find starting today is iPhone 15. The day is finally here. You can go out and get yours. Mike, good to see you this morning. Thanks so much.